just had a really good revelation understanding. Stephanie and I were just reading the Bible, and one of the things that it was talking about was being ready for an answer before you listened to what the other person said. Those aren't the exact words, but that's really what it was saying. So it's basically just like waiting your turn to say something and almost interrupt the person that's speaking, whether it's your spouse, friend, business associate, whatever it is. And it's like, it said it was a fool, actually. A fool did that, that they would interrupt or that they would speak. It was almost like they were waiting for their turn. And my God, like I got a couple of different revelations, and one of them was listening to how I speak. When we're being grateful, when we want to be the best that we can be, boy, it gets like deep, being the best that I can be, I absolutely need to be willing to hear the way that I talk and also the way that I think. So here's an example. She said, "It's cold outside." And I had just gone outside, the sun was out. I thought it was beautiful. I'm like, "No, it isn't. It's beautiful out." And you know, she kind of said something about, she can have opinion of, what the weather is or whatever, and I was like, "Well, yeah, I know you can. Of course you can." But my first thing that I said was, "No, it isn't. Like, what you just said is irrelevant." Like, she's told me before that, I said things that were dismissive. And I'm like, I don't do that. Turns out that I got to be careful of that. I got to pay attention to that. Like, I can't just say whatever I feel like. And here's the other thing. If I'd said something and I didn't think that it was a big deal, but she did, or that it bothered her, or that she was, upset with it in any way, then I should be willing to change that. We're married. And what does it matter what I think about that? If it bothered her, like there's a part in the Bible and it says that to him that it's sin, it is sin. So that's kind of like whatever that means to you. So if I am speaking and it upsets somebody, especially my wife, and she didn't like it or appreciate what I said, well, I need to be willing right now to change what I just said. Where it's like, no, I made a commitment to you that I would serve you, that I'd put you first, that I would listen to you, appreciate you. That was another thing that it said in Proverbs 18 was he who finds a wife finds a good thing and favor with God. And it was like, whoa. So basically you're saying that even if you're anybody that has a wife and married, that was a good thing from God, that he gave you that he gave you the ability to love, the connection that was there, and there was a reason for it, that you got married, right? If you got married, then there's a reason for it. And he's expecting you to honor and cherish the gift that he gave you. I need to be I need to be more careful with what I say and how I say it.